The bell chimed. Students hurried to their classrooms, including Zawa, who was experiencing their first day. Zawa, a 15-year-old, found himself at school for the first time in his life. He had never stepped into a classroom before. Zawa, a 15-year-old, was the son of Caillou, a woodcutter who lived on the hill. In his younger days, Zawa assisted his father with various tasks around their home. Zawa's father, Caillou, relied on him to assist in cutting wood on the hilltops. This wood was crucial for their family's livelihood, as it was sold in the city to support them financially and provide warmth in their humble hut. Struggling with severe poverty, Caillou couldn't afford to send his son to school. Zawa, who had always assisted his father, learned the ways of the woodcutter's trade. He became adept at sharpening axes and striking trees with precision. Zawa, who had never experienced friendship or ventured beyond the hill, spent his days solely cutting trees and hauling wood. One day, Caillou approached Zawa and said, upon hearing about his father's plans to send him to school, Zawa asked, "What is a school?" Caillou chuckled softly and gestured towards the red building nestled down the hillside. "That is a school, and it's where you'll receive an education," Caillou explained. "Through education, you'll gain intelligence and find better opportunities than our current work," he added, unsure if Zawa comprehended his father's words completely. He simply nodded in agreement, his mind filled with uncertainty. Having never witnessed any other line of work besides cutting and carrying wood while living atop the hill, Zawa couldn't envision what other opportunities awaited him. Then, one day, Zawa sat among the new children in the classroom. When the teacher arrived, everyone greeted respectfully, and Zawa followed suit. The teacher announced that for today, every student had to tell the whole class what their ambition in life was. Zawa, unfamiliar with the word ambition, had only been told by his father that he would learn something valuable at school. Now, faced with the task of sharing his life ambition with the class, he felt a sense of confusion and uncertainty. As each student stood up one by one, they shared their ambitions. One wanted to become a pilot, another dreamed of becoming a doctor, and another expressed aspirations of becoming a teacher. When Zawa's turn came, he stood there, feeling utterly lost. The teacher noticed his hesitation and asked him what his ambition was. Zawa remained silent, unsure of what to say. When the teacher asked Zawa about his ambition in life, he responded, "Teacher, what is ambition?" The entire class erupted into laughter. Quickly quieting the class, the teacher patiently explained to Zawa that ambition was a desire or goal that one strives to achieve in life. The teacher elaborated, explaining that ambition was about achieving goals or becoming something one aspired to be. Despite the explanation, Zawa remained blank. Having spent his life chopping and carrying wood, he had never considered the possibilities beyond his current existence. Zawa responded slowly, "I don't have." He paused, searching for the right words to express his thoughts. Zawa continued, his voice carrying a hint of resignation. "I don't have ambition. I cut wood and carry branches with my father from the hill trees. We work during the day, eat in the evenings, and sleep at night. That's all there is. My father and I achieve what we plan in the morning." Once again, the whole class burst into laughter. The teacher intervened, silencing the class once more. It was evident that Zawa wasn't lying, but the children's laughter stemmed from their conditioned response rather than understanding. The teacher addressed Zawa firmly. "You must have an ambition. Without ambition, you're aimless, lacking direction, like an empty vessel." Zawa sank into deep thought, feeling perplexed. He couldn't comprehend why the teacher was urging him to conjure up a goal or aspiration. After all, he was just a child, grappling with the simplicity of his daily existence. He repeated to himself, "I'm just a child." It all seemed nonsensical to Zawa. Throughout his life, he had believed that cutting wood in the morning and resting at night was the extent of his responsibilities. There had never been anything beyond that. Now he was being told. The teacher's words perplexed Zawa even further. He was being told that there was something missing in his life, something he must obtain because he was born without it. The teacher's instruction echoed in his mind. You have to walk the path. Zawa, you have to work hard. If you persevere, one day you'll surely reach your destination, the teacher emphasized. But Zawa, feeling increasingly bewildered, asked, What is the goal? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What road? What destination? The teacher's patience wore thin. As the teacher spoke of the road to his ultimate goal, Zawa pondered inwardly. Why am I being urged to toil on a path leading to a place I don't desire to go? They call this place a goal, a destination. They believe everyone must continue walking on that road to reach that place. But what if I don't want to reach my goal? What if I don't want to reach the destination? Zawa questioned inwardly. I don't even know how far it is. How would I know? And even if I do reach there, how will I know that I've arrived? Will I sit and wait, or will I grow restless and seek something beyond? Perhaps I'll even consider retracing my steps back to where I started. Zawa mused. I don't feel compelled to walk so far to a place that doesn't seem any more beautiful than... Zawa contemplated further. Is it mandatory for everyone to journey towards their goals? What about those who choose not to? Are they labeled as directionless? But does it truly matter if someone is already at their destination? Zawa pondered deeply. Is it such a terrible notion to arrive at your destination without traversing a path of hardship? Meanwhile, the students continued to giggle as Zawa remained lost in contemplation. The teacher persisted. Zawa, do you not have any goal? Suddenly, Zawa responded. Yes, I do. A broad smile spread across the teacher's face, pleased that his message had finally resonated with his student. The teacher asked with curiosity, So what is your ambition? What is your goal? What is your destination, Zawa? Zawa replied, his gaze fixed outside the window, as if a profound imagination was unfolding in his mind. Zawa responded, I want to cut wood in the morning, drink my tea in the evening, and sleep at night. The teacher gently interjected, No, Zawa, that is not an ambition, because you are already doing it. Zawa replied confidently, Yes, isn't that great? Because I have already reached my destination. The teacher, feeling frustrated, dismissed the class abruptly. Zawa, feeling perplexed and unanswered, watched as his classmates filed out of the room. That evening, Zawa recounted to his father, Caillou, what had transpired at school. Father, we are cutting wood from the trees that are already there, he began. But the school is telling me to cut wood from trees that aren't even there. They're asking everyone to first grow a tree, wait for it to grow up, and then cut the wood, something we're already doing without growing one, Zawa concluded. Caillou chuckled at his son's astute observation, finding wisdom in such a simple question. Caillou inquired about Zawa's feelings towards his life. Zawa expressed contentment in chopping wood, as it was all he had ever known. He found fulfillment and joy in his work. However, the new concept introduced at school, called ambition, seemed to suggest that he needed to have. Zawa reflected on the notion that happiness and satisfaction were not easily attained, but required extensive hard work and endurance. He pondered the idea that one could never be at their goal from the outset of life. Rather, it was something to strive for through effort and perseverance. Zawa contemplated further, realizing that the pursuit of happiness and calmness often led people on a journey fraught with hardship, only to discover that upon arrival, there was nothing there. He understood that these feelings could be experienced at any point in one's journey, or even without embarking on a journey at all. Tell them what they want to hear, Zawa, Caillou advised with a laugh. They too have ambitions to be successful teachers. With that, Caillou left his son alone to contemplate his thoughts on the hilltop under the night sky. The next day at school, Zawa was the first student to speak. picking up from where the teacher had left off the previous day. "I've thought about it," he began, "and I feel I want to be a doctor," Zawa declared. The teacher beamed with pride and applause as Zawa took his seat and the class resumed. Zawa glanced out the window and observed the rain falling from the gray, growling clouds in the sky. The clouds drifted in various directions, their movement seemingly aimless. The rain descended without a specific direction, simply showering the earth. The grass grew without following any discernible pattern. It just grew. None of these natural elements appeared to adhere to a predetermined plan. They were simply being themselves, true to their innate nature. However, Zawa observed a gardener meticulously shaping the grass into a beautiful design, realizing that humans couldn't coexist with nature without altering it in some way. And humans themselves are a part of that nature. Ironically, Zawa thought to himself. You see, in your life, is there really a path for you to walk? Is there a goal for you to reach? Are you meticulously shaping the grass of life into a design, or are you simply allowing it to grow freely? Are you embracing the rain of life as it falls? Are you nurturing the tree of life to flourish? It's okay to have ambitions, and it's okay to find happiness in the present moment. Life is an ever-evolving journey, Zawa reflected. New discoveries are made. New ways of living are uncovered every day, every second. In this vast universe, Zawa acknowledged. This is Story Spotlight. Thank you for watching. God bless you.